Hi. This is my knee. I'm so nervous. Hey there beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is ConnieSue. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We need to start growing this channel. Come on guys, 60% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed. Now, I don't know about you, but it literally takes 2 seconds to subscribe, so please, please, please subscribe. So it has literally been a hot minute since I filmed a video for you guys, and there's no excuses except the fact that life got in the way and I had so much shit to deal with. But I'm back. I'm better than ever, kind of. But I'm back. I'm gonna have a lot more time on my hands, as you will find out why in this video. Today's video is something just a little bit different. I feel like I owe it to you people, you guys who watch my videos, to my family, to my friends, to anyone who has literally invested any bit of time or money in me. I owe this to my parents. Well, yeah, to just explain myself and just update you on what's going on in my life, because if you've been here from the start of my YouTube channel, you know I started this because I moved abroad to study at literally my dream school, studying musical theatre, and when I got that acceptance letter, it was literally the happiest day of my life. I could not believe it. All my hard work has finally paid off. This is what I have done. Oh. This is what I have done since I was literally 3 years old. It's my life. It is my passion. It's just what I know and what I do. So, if you have actually been here from the beginning, you know that I actually injured myself midway through the first term, should we say, of my course, and ever since then I have not been great. I've not danced properly and my knee is still not recovered. I've rested it for the recommended recovery time, but sorry Spain, but your hospital system was not great. It wasn't a good experience for me. They gave me an x-ray and they said, you know, it could be a torn meniscus, but it might also not be. You might also need a major operation. It said, wait 12 weeks, then start dancing again, and if you can, you're good to go. So, I rested. I was on crutches for maybe a month and a half, 2 months, maybe even longer. I was still on crutches when I came home in December, and I injured myself start of November. So it was a good 2 months on crutches. Like, that was not fun. But you know, it was one of those things that I had to do to get over this injury. But the impacts that this injury has had on my body, physically and mentally, is just ridiculous. If you are an athlete or if you're in the industry, you know injuries, they're just not a physical injury. They are mental, they are emotional, and they can affect you in so many different ways. I remember when I was trying to get back dancing, I literally would have the worst PTSD because of the pain that I went through with my knee. I just thought, my knee's gonna go, it's literally gonna go from underneath me. So since then I have not danced properly, and even coming home for COVID, I've not been able to do any HIIT exercises, go on runs. I've just really struggled, and if I do anything like that, I have to come home and ice my knee because it causes the utmost amounts of pain. Due to COVID and due to me living in Spain, it has taken so long to get the MRI scan, because basically I was told it could be a torn meniscus, but that does not show on an x-ray, which is what I got in Barcelona. So it's taken forever for me literally to have one MRI scan, and this MRI scan is the difference between me recovering with just physio or me having to have this major operation and going back to Spain or not. So the main point of this video is just literally to give you an update, explain myself, because on a daily basis I am getting asked what's going to happen in September, and it's so hard for me to explain because I can't find the words. It is just a long conversation that I thought, you know, I started this channel with Barcelona, so I thought the only way to end Barcelona is a video on this channel. I know so many people have invested a lot of time and money into me being there, so I owe it to a lot of people to sit down and film this video and just explain myself. So, to no reason or fault of anyone else or anything except that my knee's just not got better, I will not be going back to Spain in September. It is so hard to just sit here and explain and talk to you because obviously it's still really new to me. I only found out 2 weeks ago, but I just couldn't wait any longer. I've been putting it off and putting it off, but today I just felt, you know, Connie, just turn the camera on and film. So yeah, your girl has to have quite a major operation on my knee, and I will not be able to attend IAB this coming September, and possibly not next September because the recovery time is so long, so I would have been out of training for quite a long period of time. Getting this news absolutely broke my heart. So if you haven't been to the doctors or hospital, well done you. Yeah. But you wouldn't know, when you go, you can't go in with anyone. It has to be you, yourself, and I. You have to have your face covering on, blah, blah, blah. So about, was it a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I finally got the MRI scan that I've been waiting for half a year for, basically. It was so weird. I had to wear my face covering, and I got taken to, it was like a metal box basically. It was me, the doctor and the assistant, so just us three. They were both wearing the full CPD outfit stuff. We all had our face coverings on, and I basically just got put in this room for my MRI scan. It was about 15 to 20 minutes in there, and I just got to go home, and they said, we will ring you in a couple of weeks. That didn't happen. I got sent a letter instead explaining everything, so this was a week after the scan. Okay, so I have the letter in front of me that I received, and when this came through, I just bawled. I cried so much. It absolutely broke my heart finding out that it was not just a meniscus tear, and the injury has gradually got worse over the period of time. Even though I have not been dancing, I think what they told me in Spain wasn't actually correct, and the longer I've left it, it's just got worse. So the first thing that I saw on this letter when I came back from the MRI scan was full ACL tear. Now, if you don't know, your ACL ligament is the main ligament in your knee that holds it all together. It's a ligament. Ligaments don't repair on their own. You actually have to have a reconstruction of the ligament. So because mine is fully teared, it's not good. But hold on, that's not all. Honestly, if you know me personally, you know that this is literally just my luck. So many people before I went away was like, Connie, just don't injure yourself, because every time I'm on my own or I go away, I get hurt. I am just so accident prone. I don't know why I'm laughing about this, because it isn't even funny, but it is to a sense where it's like, only this would happen to me. So the MRI scan concluded that I have at least 3 tears in my inside meniscus. I have a subtotal tear of my ACL ligament, so fully teared that. A high riding patella and torticollis dyspepsia. I am going to put it here, that one, because I can't say it. And to top all of that off, I have a large Baker's cyst. Now, if you don't know what a cyst is, it is basically a buildup of fluid from inside your knee that should go in time, but I've had this cyst for over 8 months now and it's still not gone. We just wasn't expecting this. The least I was expecting was, or the most I was expecting was it for to be like, okay, you've teared your meniscus. The meniscus operation is only small. It's a keyhole surgery. There's hardly any recovery time. I know so many athletes and dancers who have had this operation and they're fine. So that's what I was expecting, and then we could get the operation booked in and be back ready, best than ever for September for second year. No. So I went to meet with the surgeon a week after receiving this letter. I sat down and he said, so if you carry on the way that you are, sorry, my voice is literally shaking. He said, if you carry on the way that you are, you're never going to dance again. There is no possible way I can dance the way my knee is. And we can try physio for it, but I've been having physio on my knee since the injury and it's still not got its own. So if the physio is not working, I do actually have to have a major operation. And gosh, I was in this surgery all on my own and it was just me and the surgeon and I just bawled my eyes out. It was the most heartbreaking piece of news I've ever received. To be told that I may never be able to dance again, when that is literally all I know, all I've done since I was 3 years old, is the worst thing you could say to me. I had finally got into the school of my dreams. I had worked my arse off to get there, and to have that taken away from me just like that, it has absolutely devastated me. Don't really know what else to say. Obviously, with the whole pandemic on, we don't know when this operation is going to be. From that meeting with my surgeon, I've been put on a 6-week course of physio. It's movements such as like hip thrusts, leg raises, squats, you know, just try and strengthen my hamstring. But I have finally got the letter through for my next meeting with the knee surgeon on the 7th of September. So fingers crossed I get a little bit more information then, and I can from there book to have an arthroscopy. Don't know how you pronounce it, but basically they have to put a camera in my knee because the surgeon I met with said they think it's a lot worse than what the MRI scan is showing, because he basically did this whole exercise where he sat on my foot, my knee was like all bent, and he pulled one side and I had to hold myself to the bed. He was like, my knee was literally coming in and out of place, and he was like, if your skin wasn't there, your knee would be across the room. He was like, there's nothing holding it together anymore. He was actually just really shocked as how I've been walking on my knee for like the past months. And I was like, literally for the past months, it's been great pain. But I think I just got used to it, you know. But literally, at the back of my knee, you can see this large lump, which is the Baker's cyst. It's kind of like, it's at the back of my leg, and yeah, it's just very swollen. It's not a great situation. So on the 7th, we're going to book in to have the camera, hopefully. And then from there, once they can see like what is actually going on, we could book the operation. Now I know because of COVID, I don't actually think they're operating at the moment, so that's a bit naff. So I'm giving myself the time frame of October. October is when this operation is going to happen, and it's quite a lengthy recovery time, so there's going to be a lot more content coming your way because I'm not going to be able to leave my bedroom, basically. These past 2 weeks have been hard because I've basically had to rethink my whole life. you know, you are told, like, when you're going into this industry, you know, you need to have that backup. Go to uni, get a degree first before you pursue this, because you always need that backup. You get told that the whole way of growing up and being a dancer, actor, athlete, whatever. It's the same, because at any moment in your life you could have an injury and it can be over. Obviously I didn't listen, because I was like, I know best. I'm going to pursue my dream before I do anything else. Bit of a shit one, really. You know, everything happens for a reason, and that's life. What can we do? I've got to put my health first and have this operation. As awful and as horrendous it is, I am just trying to stay as positive as I can. I am absolutely gutted I will not be going back to IAB with my class. I'm absolutely heartbroken. I promised myself I was going to film this video and not cry, and I'm definitely just rambling on and chatting pure crap to you people. But I've got pins and needles now. I have been sat here for far too long. That is my life update. For everyone asking me if I am going to be returning to school in September, I am not. I have got a job for the time being. I'm working in a bar. But that's on weekends, so I am still looking for another job to support me throughout the next year, 2 years. Who knows what's going to happen, but this just makes my life that little bit more exciting. So YouTube, I am not done with you yet. You've got so many journeys to come on with me, and this is just the start, honestly. It's an end of an era for my time in Barcelona, but who knows where life is going to take me next. And I am 100,000,000% taking you guys along with me. So if you want to know where this crazy life and just unexpected life, pins and needles, is gonna take me, subscribe, because you never know what's around the corner, and I'm still waiting for that moment to be like, that's why that happened to me. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for the constant support. If you have any questions, just leave them below. I will be more than happy to get back to you and just better explain myself, because I know this video is literally going to be a hot mess. But I needed to film it. I needed to get it out there. So I love you all so, so much. Stay safe and stay happy. Bye.